everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for tonight's main event. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. Hopkins is making his way to the ring right now, and he does so with an attitude that belies his in-ring intensity. Mosley's ring walk, just a cool, calm stride to him. Looks like just another day in his life.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Sugar Shane Mosley's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Well, let's talk about what kind of a fight this could end up being, because as far as we see it, both guys are really committed to the cause here. They want each other.
Hey, look, the old times would say these guys are harder to miss than they are to hit.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Well, this can become a bore, and he's making a decision to do it as he ties up again. What's the concern defensively when you're a speedy fighter, a fast fighter against a power puncher?
Usually, Joe, you don't want to get caught stepping out, because when you're a fast guy, you want to get off and you want to get the heck away from the guy that's powerful. Don't get caught backing out.
Well targeted 1-2 by Sugar Shane Mosley. Mosley's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Hopkins' right hand working well that time. He scored well. Little head hunting with the left. Unable to get to Mosley that time. He blocked it. Lands the counter. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure. Good power punch. The right hand landed. You got him. And yet another big shot comes in. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. Mosley's getting a break as for now, but Teddy, he looked horrible at the end of that round. He was taking a lot of punishment.
Now, this is where you really have to resolve the mentality of a fighter, because he's got to go back and face that in a minute when he comes out of his corner. Can he face that? Can he push that away out of his consciousness?
Hopkins has done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Now hugging on the inside. that time. It was intended to the head. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Bernard Hopkins is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Blocks away that headshot. Able to cover up that gut. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Hopkins' defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. 10 clicks of the talk. You see he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. And that does it for this round. Mosley's got to wake up to the fact that he just lost that last round. And the reason he did was because he wasn't efficient. He wasn't accurate. Yeah, he was throwing punches. He wasn't landing them.
No, he's throwing them from too far away. They're too wide. He needs to shorten them up, get into better range, and use that jab as a finder. With the overhand right. Gets rid of that effort. That works out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Shane Mosley's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. Halfway through this round, very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Hopkins is easily winning this fight just based on his hand and foot speed. He's getting in and out with ease. And what his opponent needs to do is control range so he gets it down to where his opponent is shadow boxing. Yeah, he's got fast hands, but it doesn't matter if you're not standing in front of him to use them. Right now, he's standing in the wrong place. Cover up! Cover up! Sugar Shane going to that hook and doing it well. That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. And this round comes to an end. Deep breath. Deep breath. Some water. Bernard Hopkins is enjoying a big lead here. Up 3-0 on Teddy's scorecard. But even more important than that, he's already gotten to his man. Yeah, he's hurt him in the body. And once he hurt him in the body, he flows upstairs, was able to go there. That's good work by Bernard Hopkins. Combination punching is something that he stressed to us in the pre-fight build-up. Hopkins' hand speed is the difference here. I mean, that's what that combination was all about. Yeah, purely speed. He just got off faster, sooner. Banking away a body shot with the right hand. Seconds to go in round number 4. For much of his career, Shane Mosley has been trained by his father. And that can be tumultuous. That can be a double-edged sword. You have a lot of guys that are successful, and then what is really success? Is it having a relationship afterwards? Because sometimes the professional part erodes the personal part.
unable to make an impact there by Sugar Shane Mosley. Hopkins is getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Carries the punch, comes back with the hook. End of the round, and that was a very good example of how to be efficient with what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a good example of how, as you say, Joe, he doesn't waste anything. You know, he wants to make everything count, but it gives hope that the other guy can come back, because there's spots where you can out-hustle. While he's being so conservative, you could just outwork him a little.
Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Mosley's doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counterpuncher, but in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him in a big way.
Yeah, he needs a plan B right now. You know, he came in with plan A, Joe, but plan B is what he needs. He has to find another way to create offense. He's not going to be able to do it countering on the back end.
Able to block and counter back. Hopkins is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Halfway into round number 5 here. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Up top with the right hand. Hopkins, his opponent, knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Good right hand by Sugar Shane Mosley. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Mosley's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
You need to cover up more, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up. You gotta throw more. You gotta fight, you gotta throw more. Don't fight this fight.
Back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. Shane Mosley's tag! Bernard Hopkins, his opponent, is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, you know, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
Mosley's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Good job by Mosley with that right hand. Well, they always say you got to punch through the target. Bernard Hopkins has to first find the target. He missed badly. Halfway through round 6. On the mark with the overhand right. And he just holds on there. A crushing two-punch combo by Sugar Shane Mosley. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Bernard Hopkins going old school there. B-hop with your basic 1-2.
Pace yourself.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Shane Mosley's opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
Well, he keeps moving the wrong direction. He needs to move away from that punch.
And we come to the end of the round. Bernard Hopkins is in dominating form here tonight. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and he's ahead on our scorecards ringside.
Yeah, but don't forget, he's in the other guy's hometown. So don't let up too soon. Don't start partying too soon. You know, still keep doing the things you were doing to get you to this place.
Good, strong combo. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Mosley's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Shane Mosley. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Good, effective work with that straight right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. And a well-placed counter by Shane Mosley. Mosley's left now getting into the mix. Scored well up top. Mosley's showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
There's a straight right hand. 10 seconds to go in the seventh. Bernard Hopkins is doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Teddy's scorecard through 7 rounds. Mosley's things opened up, and he was able to place the right hand well. Punch combo by Shane Mosley. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Hopkins is able to land a good, solid left hand. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Big shot, the left crashed home. He turned things around, and now his opponent has to be asking himself questions.
Yeah, he's got to be saying, what do I have to do to get rid of this guy?
With a good, solid uppercut after taking one. Very accurate with the double jab. And there he counters back against his opponent. Shane Mosley smashed by an uppercut. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Wow, what a right hand he just got caught by, and he's looking to tie up. And round 8 comes to an end. Mosley's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work. Mosley's
making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, should he be sticking with this style after being rocked in this fight?
It's still early enough. I would say yes. You know, you don't want to panic. You don't want to just throw everything overboard. You want to stay with what brought you here. Hey, he's been taught this not for hours, not for days, not for weeks. You know, months and years he's been taught this. You don't throw it out. You stay with it.
Bernard Hopkins' defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Sugar Shane Mosley's the victim of a powerful hook. Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. Snaps that jab out. It's hard to believe that at this late stage of the fight, both men are able to give as much as they are giving.
This is how you find out where somebody is brilliant. This is where you find out where somebody is special and does extraordinary things by pushing them to a difficult place.
Unable to score with the hook. Overhand right can be so effective. Hopkins is left, working well that time. Good flush shot upstairs. A little head hunting with the right. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Bernard Hopkins is left, landing well. Mosley's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. That was another great round from him. He seems so fresh, Teddy. I can't imagine what kind of training camp he had to be this fresh this late in the fight.
Well, I can't imagine. You know, I had my spies in there. They were telling me that they took a page out of the training book of the great Rocky Marciano. They went into the swimming pools during the day, and they were doing punching for a half an hour underwater. That is one of the reasons you're seeing the results you're seeing tonight.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Bernard Hopkins is leaving himself wide open there. You just can't do that.
Well, you can do it, but you're going to get paid. You're going to eat some leather. You're going to get punched in the mouth. That's going to happen.
Well, he's committed to the left hand, and it's paying off here. Right to the head with that right. He engages in the clinch. Little head knocking with that right hand. Watch that. Crashes home with a hook. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. Throws a counter punch there. Hopkins has got to deal with a cut cheek. There you go. And round 10 comes to an end. So is this the moment, Teddy? Is this the moment where he can press the action a bit? Because I know he's trailing by a significant margin here at the beginning of the 11th round on your scorecard, but he does look like he's capable of putting something forward.
Yeah, he does, Joe. This is one of those moments. If you're in one of those shopping contests you used to see on TV years ago, and the whole idea is to spend everything you got. You know, you don't want to be the guy left with money in your pockets. Well, he's got money in his pockets. He better go start spending it.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Right on the mark, double jab. Gets rid of that body shot. Sugar Shane Mosley's tagged. Teddy, as a hard-working trainer, you must love what you're seeing here. And that's a fighter that was just as strong just as fresh as the first round.
Yeah, this is a guy that knows he gets better as the fight goes on, but not only that, he understands what being a pro is. A pro isn't being good for 4 rounds, for 6 rounds. It's being good for the whole night, and that's exactly what he embraces.
Back and forth exchange. Hopkins is putting forth a great combination there. Good accurate work there after blocking that blow.
I shake it off.
And round 11 comes to an end. Teddy, both men are bloodied and battered at this point.
Well, it's even for both guys. Now it truly is about what we talk about all the time, the will of a man. It's no longer just about the skill. It's about who has the greater will.
Good accuracy with that uppercut. You always say punchers are born, Teddy, but what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
Solid straight right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And he returns on that exchange. And now he's targeting upstairs. A flush hook scores well for him. He brings it right back. Big shot upstairs. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Hopkins' punch is far off the target.
Jump on him. Nice.
Targets the hook after blocking that shot. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. We said it early on, stylistically with this matchup, hardly a chance that we would go to the judges' scorecards, but Teddy, that's exactly what's about to happen.
Yeah, early on, you're right. It looked like it was going to be an explosion, but fizzled out a little bit. Here we are.
His dominating performance gets the payoff with the decision. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
It was an easy one to score. I mean, he did it fundamentally well. It wasn't just with talent. He did it with the jab. He did it with controlling range, going to the body. Great night.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you soon.